Every neighborhood got that one moment, that one night where the whole block stops. And tonight, it belonged to Debo Dev. From the opening bell, you could feel something different in the air. The confidence, the composure, the silence before a statement. Brian Norman Jr. came in with fire, with pride, with pressure, but he walked in front of a man who wasn't here for negotiations. Haney wasn't boxing safe. Haney wasn't feeling him out. Haney was looking for a moment, and he found it in round 2.
Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
US6.com. US6.6.com.
It's a Usual Suspect day.
Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It is your boy, man, 503 Line. Back at it again. Usual Suspect Sundays, man. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday fun day, man. Or if you just taking your Sunday out to relax, chill with your family, rewatch the fights, rewatch some of the highlights of the fight. Or man, you might be watching Sunday night football. You understand me, man? And I've been watching this Chiefs and Colts game, man. The Chiefs pulled it off, man. In overtime, these Dallas Cowboys is getting built to ass. They out there looking like Brian Norman, man. Real bad. You feel me? Hey, Say, man, look, man, smash the like button. You understand me? Smash my like button. Smash my like button. Smash my like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. We dropping content. We are on the brink of leveling up on the channel. And I need y'all support, man. I need everybody's support, man. Like I said, I don't care if you're a Devin Haney fan, if you're a Brian Norman fan, if you're a Benavidez fan, you like Anthony Yard, Abdullah Mason, Sam Noakes, Bam Bam Rodriguez, Puma, man, Vito Milanicki, man. We talk everything boxing over here. Everything is by boxing. No fanboying, no bullshit. You understand me? Smash the like button, man. Get in the chat. Let me know what you thought about tonight's fights. But look, though, welcome to US6 Sundays, where the excuses die and the truth gets told. You feel me? Last night wasn't luck. Last night wasn't hype. Last night was levels. Huh? Last night was levels. You feel me? Do y'all feel me or do y'all not feel me, man? You understand? Last night was levels, man. We got to see high level, high speed chess matches, man. Yeah. Look, we all know everybody want to talk about the Brian Norman and Devin Haney fight. We know that the Devin Haney, the DHP boys, they outside. Yeah, they outside and they talking heavy. As they should, man. As they should. I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. I want to see these boys pop their shit. You know, because the thing about it is this. Devin has been in a slump, man. But Debo Dev has been back activated. You feel me? So I want to see, you know, the guys that, you know, fuck with Devin Haney, that are great content creators and have good platforms, talk their shit as they should. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But over here, you feel me? We're gonna talk about it all. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it all, and we're gonna give Devin Haney his flowers as well too. Make no mistake about it. That was levels. Meek Mill told us years ago, man, there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck my You feel me? Salute to the chat though. I see my boy MSP up in here. He said, "Oh yeah, a few of y'all from the usual suspects are eating them crows for last night's fight. Watching the Browns and Raiders, my boy Box fan. Calm that shit down, homeboy." D-Man Jr. said, TD in the building. That's where you're wrong, TD. That's where you're wrong, TD. See, this is the thing, right? Everybody likes to come on. Everybody likes to come around when they get one fight prediction right. Everybody likes to come around when they give one fight prediction right. Follow us and you watch my channel, you watch KG channel, you watch Supreme Beast Boxing, you watch Cadillac Red channel, you follow us on social media. We do this shit every week, bro. We do this shit every week. Mahari, I have not seen you get multiple fight predictions right, Mahari. I don't see you in a US6 fight pool, Mahari. You got one fight right with Devin Haney, and now you want to talk your little shit. It's cool though. But guess what? Next week we're gonna be talking about the fight card next week. And the week after that, we're gonna be talking about the fight card after that. And TD, you're absolutely wrong, my brother. While you trying to walk around with your chest out, because everybody in the suspects didn't pick Brian Norman Jr. to win. Everybody in the suspects didn't pick Brian Norman Jr. to win, brother. So that's where you wrong at, brother. Once again, you so worried about what the suspects is saying. You need to be helping your co-host with his trash ass fight predictions in his trash ass football team that ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Huh? That's what you need. You need to be helping your co-host, bro, because he dying over there. He dying in last place on that last page, my boy. Them Commanders stink. They stink. And his fight predictions stink too. But congratulations, though. Congratulations to everybody who did pick Debo Dev, Devin Haney, DHP. You know what I'm saying? And since y'all want this crow so bad, because I know that's what y'all want to see, right? Come on, let's go ahead and get to it.
What is this?
A crow.
What is in it?
Vitamins and minerals. Everything the body needs.
Do you realize how difficult it is to get a hold of a prime cut like that out here?
Flashback.
The crow. The crow. The crow. The crow. The crow. The crow.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Shut the fuck up and eat that shit.
Can't we resolve this conflict without anger?
Oh, that's nasty.
All right. All right, man. Yeah, that crow was something vicious, wasn't it? But see, that's the thing about me, bro. I don't duck and dodge. I don't hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm here every motherfucking Sunday, every Thursday. I make videos throughout the week. I'm here, bro. I'm not ducking no smoke. I'm not ducking nothing. Nothing, man. I know y'all boys be wanting me to, you know, duck goose and shit, man, but we don't listen, man. We don't play those games over here, bro. I'm sorry, we don't do that. You feel me? We don't do that, man. That crow is something vicious, man, but you know, I gotta hold that L, man. You know what I'm saying? And as long as Tommy keep talking to me, I'm gonna tell him to go talk to D Free because he stink. He stink. His fight picks stink. His football team stink. Everything in the Bronx and stink. Yeah. Hey man, I hope y'all having a good Sunday though, man. US6 Sundays, man. We're gonna get into some shit, man. We just having a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? This is like I say, man. You know, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? The Devin Haney fans, man, they on their victory lap, man, and it's well deserved. It's well deserved. Like I say, man, Devin Haney has been through a lot, man, in his last past year, bro. He's been through a lot, man. So the victory lap for Devin Haney is deserved, bro. Make no ifs and buts about it. I don't got no ill will towards nobody. Whether you're a Devin Haney fan, you're a Tank fan, you're a Shakur fan, you're a Boots Ennis fan, you're a Brian Norman fan, man. Whoever you like, bro, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I like boxing, bro. I like boxing, man. And the homies know, like, we gonna continue to keep talking boxing, man. We're gonna continue to keep growing, leveling up, man, and developing the channel, developing ourselves, man, and just being better. And I say this to say that, bro. We've seen a lot of growth. We've seen a lot of developing of Devin Haney. And I knew that there was a possibility that Devin Haney could outbox Brian Norman. Did I think he was going to do that? No. But the transition, the come up, the and wait with DHP with Dev, man, it was flawless. It was flawless, man. Brian Norman didn't know which way to go in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? He looked confused. He looked shell shocked. It was it was a bad game plan. Bad adjustments. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt early in that fight, and that's what really stole the show. When Dev hurt him, put him down, man. That really sealed the deal, and it was so crazy because it happened so early. But Brian Norman could not do anything with Devin Haney. He could not make adjustments. He could not close the distance body. He could not counter Devin Haney's jab. Now, if you watch my channel, if you watch my content, if you look at the video that I put out days before the fight, I broke everything down. I broke down the keys to victory for Devin. I broke down the keys to victory for Brian Norman. And I said, Brian Norman has to make Devin Haney uncomfortable. He has to cut the ring off. Not one time in that fight did Brian Norman ever look uncomfortable. I mean, Devin Haney did never look uncomfortable. He never looked like he was rattled. I think maybe in the first round, he was a little jittery. He might have been a little anxious. He might have been a little, he shook that shit off, bro. And he got to the business. He got to putting that belt to ass. You feel me? And like I say, over here we give credit what credit is due, man. Over here we give credit what credit is due. Salute to the homie Rod Neal. Oh shit, my boy TD came through on the super chat from Smoke City. Salute, bro. Let's see what TD said. He said, I'm just talking shit. Knowing my luck, I will lose the fight pool league in the last week of the season. And that crow, and that will be ultimate crow. I'm not gonna lie though, Tommy. You really holding this shit down, bro. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, man. Too bad D Free don't take your picks and copy and paste them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what and see, that's the thing, bro. Like we talk boxing. Like I say, we don't just talk about boxers. We talk actual boxing. You know what I'm saying? Every week we breaking down multiple fights. We breaking down multiple fights. And the fight pool, man, it's something great, man. I love the fight pool. It's definitely showing. It's definitely showing that we really love the sport, and everybody that's participating and supporting it, they love the sport as well, man. And my boy TD Tommy, man, my boy Tommy's been on the road, man. I can't knock him. I can't lie. Yeah, he's been doing this shit, man. But next week we got what, UK? It's some UK cards. What they got? Frazier Clark. They got Ben Whitaker. Yeah, next week. They got Pro Box next week too. They got a Pro Box card next week too. They got some fights cracking off in Mexico. So next week is probably gonna be a slower week compared to what we got this week, man. So yeah, it's gonna slow down a little bit, but that following week in the first week of December though, it's gonna get back cracking. Um, with the PBC card on Prime, you know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach, Pitbull Cruz, Jana Beck, you know what I'm saying? That card, we got Frank. Oh, the return of Frank Martin. So, like I say, next week is gonna be a slower week for say the following week with the PBC coming back, man. And that's gonna be their final card of the year. So I definitely do think that. Oh, and we got Jay Apatow. Jay Apatow fighting first week of December. He coming back on the zone as well, fighting in Australia. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting. They got some heavyweight fights in December. We got Diego Pacheco as well in December the 13th. Badu Jack coming back as well. He fighting in Cali. Let's see. I believe they got a card in Florida at the Royale, Caribbean Royale. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Okay, they got some fights in Dominican Republic. Then we got the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua card. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm kind of pissed off about that Jake Paul card, man, because for whatever reason, the Gary Antoine Russell fight got scratched. I don't know what happened with Gary. It's unfortunate. Then they got a fight card in Nigeria on the zone. I'm not gonna lie, man. The zone been killing it. They got a fight card in Detroit. Tony Harrison. And some females, Olivia Curry, Kate Scott. That's gonna be interesting. Then of course at the end of December, we got Riyadh season. Again, they got Inoue versus David Pacquiao, Junto Nakatani, Sebastian Hernandez. That's gonna be good. So they're gonna have an all-packed Japanese Asian card. First week in January, we got Serrano versus Eric Cruz. Holly Holm on that undercard. Let's see. Yeah, they I don't know if we still gonna get Sabrina Matias in January because he got caught with the PEDs, and we're gonna be talking about that shit too. We just haven't really talked too much about it, but we definitely gonna talk about that. That's in January. That call was supposed to be January the 10th. But January the 16th, they got Alexis Rocha coming back, and he fighting in Cali. The 24th of January, Vegas, you got Raymond Mortalia versus Andy Cruz. That's gonna be a good fight. You got a double whammy in January 24th. Moses Atoma versus Jermaine Franklin. That's gonna be great. January 31st, my birthday, we got Xander Zayas Abbas Baru. I can't wait to see that fight. And we also got Baki versus Josh Kelly as well. So we get a double whammy in both weeks in January, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is going to be interesting, man. February, we got Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. That's supposed to happen in February. Josh Warrington, Lee Wood is in February. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Nunez is in February as well. So like I say, man, we're gonna be here for all that, bro. We gonna be here for all that, man. Everything that I just named, bro, from Mario Barrios to Ryan Garcia. I know people is gonna be tuned in to watch that shit. Xander Zayas, Emmanuel Navarrete, Sugar Nunez, man, Serrano, Moses Atuma, Mortaliev, Andy Cruz, Rocha. Like I say, I don't think we're gonna get the Sabrina Matias fight, but nonetheless, man, we do got some good decent fights going into 2026 week, man. 6 with, I'm sorry, and it's gonna be very, 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 very interesting to see how this shit gonna plan out, man. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Like I say, man, usual suspect Sundays, man. Last night wasn't luck. Last night wasn't hype. Last night was levels. And every winner last night, definitely, in my honest opinion. Now, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., man. The round 2 knockdown, man. The taunt while Norman was down. Did Norman freeze at that moment? Was this Haney's most complete performance at this weight? Absolutely, man. Like I say, man, that round 2 knockdown, and salute to the OGs coming through, man. My boy, Mr. Mont, man, Mark Wunderlich in the building. D-Man said Junior corner is trash. God damn. Yeah, man. That's what I was. I mean, hey, if like I say, bro, go back. Like I say, man, niggas can't say one thing about it. One thing I know, and two things for sure, man. Niggas can't say that 5 didn't call that shit. Now I might have got my fight prediction wrong, bro, but I seen the potential of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? And if you go back and you watch the interview, man, whether you watch it on my channel or you watch it on US6 Sports Entertainment Hub, I told Senior this shit, bro. I told Senior, hey, man, look, this shit is it's gonna be tricky, bro. And when I look back at this fight and I think about it, Devin Haney told us, bro, he sees something. They saw something in Norman. They saw something in Brian Norman's fight style. They saw something, bro. And they exploited what they saw. I mean, to me, what really stood out to me in this fight, bro, if I'm just being 100% honest, what really stood out to me, bro, is the footwork. The footwork in the distance. I know everybody is, talking about the knockdown, but let's play something real quick. We're gonna get into it.
Hey, sit in that pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me.
What if I put you down?
You can't.
I can't?
Boy, you ain't got nothing in them gloves.
Remember this day. I'm
gonna remember every last piece of every day.
After the fight,
Debo Haney gonna get hit with a brick.
I'm about to be like,
you know what's in these gloves, Sean.
I told you.
You know what's in these gloves.
See something is very, very telling. Look at the distance. Dev has in his knockdown, bro. Look at how he set this up. That is very, very telling to me. That's very, very telling, bro. Devin Haney always kept a great range of distance, bro. He controlled the distance of this fight. And it's very, very ironic. It's very, very ironic, and it's very telling that Devin Haney used his left hook to hurt Brian Norman Jr. Because that's what really hurt Brian Norman. It was the left hook from Dev. Who would have thought that shit came? This is why you gotta love boxing. This is why you have to love our sport, man. This is the best sport ever to me, bro. Because the reason why I love boxing, man, is because it's man versus man or woman versus woman, man. It's imano imano. All that shit Norman was talking, all that shit Dev was talking. Them boys had to stand on everything that they said, bro. They have to stand on everything that they said, bro. And in this particular fight, bro, it was the left hook. It was the left hook, bro, that really did it for Devin. And who would have ever fucking thought? Who would have ever thought, man? Like I say, I'm not a hater. I'm a appreciator. I'm a congratulator, man. I'm gonna congratulate Dev, man. Once again, salute to Debo. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Debo Dev. I definitely do think that in this moment, did Norman freeze? Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely, he froze. Is this what? Look, I mean, he's froze. Look at that. It was, but that came off of great distance, great control, and perfect counterpunching and accuracy. Devin was a true technician. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm here to be no hater. I'm not gonna go that route of being a hater, because I know a lot of people I guarantee it. Watch the new fucking narrative, and I was talking to the homies last night about this. The new narrative is gonna be Brian Norman was a bum. Watch what I tell you. All these Tank Davis fans, they're gonna call Brian Norman a bum. They're not gonna give Devin Haney credit. But see, this is why Devin Haney is gonna supersede and pass a guy like Tank. Devin Haney is a 3-division world champion now. Devin Haney moved up, and this is what's gonna really separate Devin Haney from the rest of the class. Devin Haney, every time Devin Haney moved up in weight, bro, he fought the best guy in the division. That's what's really gonna seal and separate a Devin Haney from other quote unquote champions, quote unquote other favorite, fighters in boxing right now, like a Tank or like a Shakur. This right here is very, very telling. He moves up in his very first fight, bro, and he fights Brian Norman. Same thing he did at 140. In his very first fight at 140, he moves up and fights Mr. Regis Prograde, Rougarou. So that was something that always impressed me with Devin. It's his attitude. And even if Devin Haney would have lost last night, I would have still gave Devin Haney credit for making this fight happen. And once again, if you watch my video that I put up this morning, if you watch my video, bro, and you listen to it in its entirety, I said on the video, Brian Norman, and I told Brian Norman Sr. this exact thing, bro. I told Senior this. I said, Senior, y'all did not look good when y'all fought a boxer. Y'all fought a boxer from my city, a dude that I personally know. I know Quentin Randall. I know what Q do. And when he get on these cars, bro, I know what Q got in his motherfucking bag. I seen Q fight many a times. Devin Haney is a more accurate and skillful, stronger version of Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall may be taller and longer in reach, but Devin Haney is a more skillful and masterful boxer than Quentin Randall. And this ain't no knock to my boy Q, because I fuck with Q. You know what I'm saying? But let's just keep it real. And he from the great city of Houston, Texas. That's my guy. And Devin Haney, I feel like, is a more compact, better version of what Q is. That's what I was trying to explain to Senior. And I'm not gonna get on here and talk crazy about Senior. That's the homie. That's the OG. He got a slice of humble pie. He got a slice of humble pie. I'm gonna say this about the Normans though. Y'all had a good run. Brian Norman Sr., Brian Norman Jr., y'all had a great run. It's up to you to determine whether the run ends or the run continues. But y'all had a great run. Y'all took advantage of the situation and y'all were able to come into a division that was left in the dust by a Earl Spence Jr. and a Terence Crawford, a Keith Thurman, a Danny Garcia, a Sean Porter. Y'all took advantage of a situation and y'all monetized that situation. Now, this situation that y'all in today is really going to determine where we go from here. Make your next move your best move, B. Make your next move your best move. Because you got your career high payday fighting Devin Haney. So you have a lot to be happy about, because you wasn't really supposed to be here, fam, if we just being honest. This was not supposed to be you in the ring with Devin Haney. It was supposed to be Santillion, if we just keeping it a beam. So you overachieved. You overachieved, B. Norman, Senior and Junior. Y'all overachieved. And y'all got that title. Y'all had 2 good fights. And in the third fight, it was not so good. But you were still able to make some decent money while you had the title. Now, you guys go from here. I don't know if Turkey's gonna bring y'all back to Riyadh or ring card. Maybe y'all might have to go to Top Rank Tubi and get it out the mud once again. If y'all so nice, y'all can do it twice. That's what I always say. If y'all that nice, y'all can do it twice. Show the world that y'all not a fluke out here, man. You feel me? Show the world that y'all not a fluke. And it's just as simple as that. Brian Norman Jr., you a good fighter, fam. You a good fighter. You are going to have to work on small things with you. You have the power. I think you have a great IQ. I think you're a smart, intellectual young man. But it's the small things, fam. And like I was telling KG, Devin Haney did a great job of using the small techniques and small fundamentals to get him to the finish line yesterday. Distance, range, a great jab, feet work, pivoting, angles. That's how he was able to knock you down, Brian Norman. So it's little small things that B is gonna have to fix. It's not nothing crazy. And now you have the experience of being on a big card, being underneath the bright lights. Now you know how I feel to get the big bag. You know how I feel to make 7 figures. You see what I'm saying? So you take all that with you, you bundle it up and you use it for your next run that you about to go on. Because I do believe that you can become a champion again. And if Devin Haney is gonna stay around at 147, I believe that y'all can see each other again. But you're going to have to really identify the small problems that you guys have. I think one of the biggest problems that I see is in this fight particular, you guys are going to have to make better adjustments. You guys are going to have to work on distance, footwork, lateral movement, angles. You guys are going to have to work in the. Oh my God! Let me say this too. And the main thing that needs to be worked on, B. For one, you got to stop smothering yourself. That's for one. For two, please work on moving your fucking head, bro. Please make that a priority. Get your fucking head. Listen, because you still got guys in this division that can fight. And if you're talking about going to 154, that's even more dangerous, right? Like I say, you still got the possibility of Africa moving up to the division. But right here, right now, at 147, you got Devin Haney. He's a champion now. You got Mario Barrios. I think you could beat Barrios. Ryan Garcia might get to him first, right? And so you have Devin Haney. You still got Barrios. You got Ryan Garcia. You got Lewis Croker. You got Patty Donovan. Who else? Who else is at the division? Oh yeah, you got Connor Benn. Let's see. So yeah, and you got Rolly Romero. So those are the champions now. Rolly Romero got the WBA belt. Barrios got the WBC belt. Lewis Crocker got the IBF title, and Devin Haney is WBO. And the Ring magazine is currently vacant. Okay, so that is something we have to take into consideration. Salute to my brother KG. He said, "Yo, salute 5 on the way to the crib." Okay, brother. Yeah, I pushed the show back delayed the show as long as I could, man. Because I know you had that thing to do. So, yeah, if you can make it, bro, push through. But if you can't, I understand. But we cooking, man. We cooking, man. So if you pull up, bro. Let me get back in these comments real quick because I see some good comments. Chat. Let me read y'all comments. Hold on. Let me put the comments on the screen as well. Let's go back up real quick. Let's go back up. I want to go back to Mr. Mont's comment. He says, Dale was licking his chops when the fight was first made. He knew what he was seeing. Junior thought he saw something as well, but he didn't have the experience to know what he was seeing wasn't real. Yeah. Listen, man, all of the signs was there, bro. All of the signs was there. But like I say, man, I think even myself, like I say, I got so caught up in the last two performances of them. You see what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that bothers me with Devin Haney. It's not Bill. It's not the Devin Haney fan base or the Devin Haney content creators, that base their content around Devin Haney. It's not none of that, bro. Because like I say, I love what Bill has done, and I love what Dev has done. And I love the fact that Devin Haney does have such a strong fan base that follows him. Like I say, and I salute all of the guys that make great Devin Haney content, because he does have a lot of haters out here. So like I say, salute to my brothers that's out there doing their thing, man. I ain't got to say no names. What's understood don't got to be explained. You feel me? But yeah, let's go down. I see my brother Mizak in the building. Salute, bro. I can't wait to watch y'all podcast when y'all put it out, man. I know y'all talk some good shit. Mahari says, I'll be honest, I felt that Norman Sr. was focused too much on the negativity of Haney instead of focusing on building a game plan to beat Haney. Hopefully, this will be a learning lesson for Norman Sr. I mean, not only that, Mahari, I think in Senior's mind, I think that he thought he was gonna get a version of Devin Haney that was beatable. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he focused too much on this or focused too much on that. Because B was in shape. And this is how I know B was in shape. If B was not in shape, Devin Haney would have stopped him. If Brian Norman was not in shape, Brian Norman would have got stopped, bro. These are facts. We got the co-host with the most, man, the mad scientist, all fella, number 5 in the building. What's good, bro?
What to do? What you saying? What a going? It's your favorite, your most hated all fella. Pull up. It's Usual Suspect Sundays. Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right. It's Usual Suspect ting. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the chat. You know what I mean? Salute to the Usual Suspect 6. And salute to the Texas Dripper, you know what I mean? The love
Yes,
the background here, you know what I mean? Utilizing today's post from the US6 on IG, Instagram.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. Tell me what you think about the visuals, man. You liking that?
Your visuals are always proper, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Always proper, you know what I mean? You know, when you viewing this show, whether you listening or viewing, you know what I mean, you know what the show's gonna be about, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah. we gotta put some respect on your artistic skills for that, Five. You know what I mean? Big up.
Bro, well, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Y'all had a great show last night, open mic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all little boys come on there and talk they shit.
I
I
don't know if
like
it was
the
great. I don't know if it was great. You know what I mean? Because we was hoping for like, I mean, some of the suspects pulled up. You know what I mean? Now, shout out Queen 71 and whatnot. But yo, we was expecting more glazers, more celebrators, more haters to be pulling up, and yeah, it was kind of like it was quiet in the lounge last night. You know what I mean?
mm,
The beats were banging. You know what I mean? Me and KG, we had our bars, but yeah, the rest of the people, I guess, didn't want to take the mic. You know what I mean? But
mm.
salute to you and Cadillac that did pull up. Cadillac for his first time in the US6 open mic lounge in the day. He
Yeah.
did his thing, so salute to him. But yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
great. It was
It was mid.
yeah, it was the mid tings, bro.
All right, bro. Talk to me, man. I've been cooking for a little minute, so let's get the all fella up in here and let him cook a little bit, man. Let's talk about the whole rundown, man. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., man. The round two knockdown, the taunt while Norman was down. Did Norman freeze after that moment? Was this Haney's most complete performance? And did Norman meet expectations or fall short? And what's next for both men? So I know that's a lot to unpack, man. The floor is yours, my brother. Go ahead.
Indeed. Once again, I gotta reiterate that this was the best welterweight matchup we've seen since Crawford and Spence. I mean, both of these men were copiously paid as they should have been. You know what I mean? Somebody can check into it, but I believe that it might be the most expensive undercard or co-main in the history of modern boxing. You know what I mean? But shout out to them because like I said before, these are the prices that we pay to bring back the welterweight division to where it's been, that in that glamour state. And Saturday afternoon, evening, we saw the welterweight division in its glamour state. Um, and speaking of glamour, I picked I picked Norman Jr. to win this fight by stoppage. When I saw Devin Haney coming into the ring during his ring walk, and he was rocking that robe, I I knew I was in trouble. I knew Norman was in trouble. I was like, man, this man looked like a champion right here. This
Yeah,
man
that
looked,
was he was on some Ali shit. That's the vibes I got.
yo, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this man looked like a champion. And if you look like a champion, it just so happens Devin Haney walked out to be the champion. You know what I mean? Um, he had an excellent game plan. And I said, even though I was picking Brian Norman Jr., I gave a game plan for Devin Haney to win the fight. I still believe that there was ways for Devin Haney to win the fight. It was no misnomer why Vegas had this a pick 'em, a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? So even though I was picking Norman Jr., I still believe that Devin Haney had the capabilities and the skill set to get it done. And he definitely put on a statement one of his career performances on Saturday afternoon. You know what I mean? And it all started with the jab, and not only the jab, the ability to counter punch with the check left. You know what I mean? The check left ate Brian up and definitely stunned him. And then we saw the combination that put Brian down. We gotta put some gotta put some respects on Brian's ability to recover, because he recovered from that knockdown admirably. You know what I mean? He definitely wasn't the same from the first round, but he was able to definitely work himself back into the fight, where we saw probably in round 7 through 9, those were Brian Norman Jr. rounds. He was starting to work his uh uh give a glimmer of hope that, hey man, maybe that left hand can be able to execute, or maybe he can get something else in. But Devin Haney didn't make no mistakes. And my original pick of Brian Norman Jr. was predicated on the fact that in Devin Haney's previous fights, he's been making a lot of defensive mistakes. I ain't really seen no defensive mistakes in this fight, bro. I mean, it was a damn near flawless performance, and you see the flawlessness in the man's face. Pause. You know what I mean? It didn't look like it was touched. I mean, so great, great performance. We see the Devin Haney looking like a legit 154 pounder at welterweight. Looks sizable. Carried a decent punch. The ability to roll and take punches. His timidness didn't seem as apparent, if it was there at all. You know what I mean? We saw a tad bit more aggressive Devin Haney in this performance, and once again, to put the welterweight division on notice. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. What you want to see next from both men, real quick?
Um, I was talking to KG about this briefly, and he convinced me that the Rolly Romero fight would probably be the best thing next. You know what I mean, he's available. He's the champion. These guys have already
Rolly want
been.
that smoke though. Rolly want that smoke though, all because he been kind of quiet. He been kind of quiet, bro. You know who on the internet talking though. Pedo using racist Ryan. He's doing all the talking.
Well, he ain't available. I mean, he's about to sign up with Barrios, and we don't know what's gonna happen with that. Let's be real. Ryan Garcia is a U.S. domestic level fighter, bro. I mean, and him fighting Barrios is a 50-50 fight.
Barrio's gonna have to show me too. We're gonna put him in that category. You gotta show me something, baby.
But Rolly ain't got no dance partner right now, bro. Why not?
Right.
They both,
yeah.
They both, you know what I mean, have Vegas affiliations and whatnot. That'd be a nice Vegas fight. I think Devin Haney definitely lifted his stock. Not only what I mean by stock is money wise. You know how many bets probably were placed on this fight, even as a co-main. I bet you if those numbers are to be revealed, there was more money coming in on the Devin Haney Brian Norman Jr. fight than the main event and David Benavidez and Anthony Yard. I bet you that. And that speaks a lot to the money that's generated potentially for Devin Haney's next fight. So why wouldn't Rolly Romero not be interested?
I'm just
Devin
saying he
Haney
ain't he
turning
ain't
into a
he ain't
cat,
talking, bro.
turning into a cash cow.
Not facts. I don't dispute you on that, bro. But my thing is he don't look like he want the schmizoke. You know what I'm saying? That's my
It
whole
don't
problem
matter,
with the
bro.
situation.
You gotta accept the Smizo when you got the biz out, bro. The biz outs around his whiz ace. You know what I mean? So you gotta accept that Smizo, bro.
For sure. I'm with you. I'm with you. Hey, bro. I listen, man. I agree wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Devin and see the great thing about this run that Devin Haney is on. Um he's gonna have to go and fight each champion one by one. He's not gonna be able to get all the belts in one whop like how he did at 135. So I do think that it'll be more impressive on some Earl Spence type shit or some Mel Charlo type shit, going around beating every champion. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of similar to what Canelo did at 168. So I think that'll be more impressive. But you say Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all got in it? What's up with it, Drew? I see you in the building. What y'all say in the chat? Who do y'all want to see Dale fight next, man? And let me ask you about B, man. Like, what do Brian Norman Senior and Junior got to do? Like, how do they rebuild a ship, man, and keep that ship sailing, man? In these treacherous, murky waters of boxing.
Um, I don't think the necessarily a need for rebuilding.
Mm.
I mean, there's just a couple attachments they possibly need to add to the ship in order
Okay.
to effectively deal with the likes of Devin Haney's. And there's not any other Devin Haney's in the division that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, there were defensive flaws that were exposed in that fight. And I believe you were bringing it up numerous times when we was watching it backstage. Brian wasn't moving his head off the line.
Mm-mm.
And you can't do that with a elite jabber.
Mm-mm. Nope. You
A man
cannot.
that his best weapon to unleash the rest of his punches is a jab. He couldn't get out of the way of the jab. His guard wasn't active enough. Like if you're gonna be a man that has a stationary head and you're gonna keep it on the line, at least try to utilize some type of active guard. So that's an attachment they need to possibly install into Brian's defensive package, because that was part of the reason Brian got to L, was not being able to properly defend the jab. He was able to make adjustments in the fight. Later on in the fight, he was getting Haney instead of with the 1-2. He switched it up with the 2-1. You know what I mean? He was finding I would say limited success with that. But when he got on the inside, I didn't like all the languishing that was going on. With the free hand, instead of resting, you should have been digging to the body, punching the arms of Devin Haney until the referee broke. But Brian seemed like he took a silent agreement in there with Devin Haney, and once Devin clinched, as he should, Brian rested with him until the referee broke. That's a no-no. It was his responsibility to, when he saw that outboxing Devin wasn't working, making it messy on the inside, would be a key to victory. Making the waters mucky for Devin Haney was a key to victory, and the waters weren't mucky for Devin Haney. They're pretty much clear. You know what I mean? He was effectively doing a lot of clean boxing in the pocket, turning, nice pivoting. We didn't see the same excessive lateral movement we saw in the Ramirez fight. Devin Haney was in the pocket, but Brian Norman wasn't able to execute and apply the technician tactics that he possesses.
Okay.
So yeah, defensively, add some attachments. Got to work on that. Work on the head movement, as well as maybe try to apply an active guard. You know what I mean? A la David Benavidez has a guy that has an active guard with his that uses a high guard, but it's active. You know what I mean? It's moving around. It's in front of you. It's sometimes in the cross. You know what I mean? That needs to be worked on, most definitely. So there's some little things. He wasn't totally I don't think he was totally washed out of the fight. Like I said, in the later parts of the fight, he started to bring it on and figure it out, make a little bit of adjustments. But that knockdown was definitely detrimental to the points and how the rest of the fight went. And it was like a climbing the Mount Everest task for Brian Norman to at least even make it a draw, unless he got a couple knockdowns out of it. And Haney was just a little bit too defensively responsible last night. So some adjustments and he'll be able to make it back.
Yeah. Okay, so I got this tweet pulled up, man. This is Ryan Garcia. He says, congratulations, Devin. Great performance. Let the stars align. So, like I say, man, he is on social media talking. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're gonna see what happens, man. We got the good doctor in the building, KG. How your Sunday going, my brother? What it do?
All right, man, we're gonna test this out. I don't know how clear I am or how bad I sound or how damn low I sound.
You good.
But give
You
me a
good.
minute.
You
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So if I fall out, I'm on my way to the crib. But like I said, I hear y'all talking, and I said I gotta jump in, man, because it's time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people want to hear the usual suspect's voice when it comes to last night's card as a whole. But first off, baby girl, they won the All Star game. She did her thing and got recruited to a travel team, and the travel team they got put together. I don't see a lot of people fucking with them, man. I really don't. They got a quarterback that actually does check downs, bro. Like she goes through her progressions. So Kamari enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? She scored a touchdown. Uh, y'all check my story. You know what I'm saying? If y'all follow me on IG, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I put her.
I'm finna go check that out right now.
Yeah,
You
I
posted
put a
it?
little. Yeah, I posted it in my story. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody that follow me, check out her little highlight, little clip. You know what I'm saying? She did her little thing. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, last night was a good night of fights, bro. Damn good night. You know what I'm saying? My only disappointment is the guy that I picked didn't win, but I'm not disappointed in boxing at all. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't let down at all. You know what I'm saying? The whole night was good. I'm not even talking about the main card, bro. I'm talking about anybody that started watching at 3 o'clock like I did.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, going into the evening, night of fights. Not mad, not disappointed. And the Mexican monster, you know what I'm saying, sealed the night up with you know what I'm saying, with a stoppage.
Yeah,
So
he did that. He did. I can't even lie.
because
I
somebody
can't
in the
even
chat
lie.
was saying, bro, all these fights, they good, but we ain't got no stoppages. Ain't nobody getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez helped
Yeah,
you out, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He sent everybody home, You know what I'm saying? With that feel of we seen a stoppage. You know what
Bam
I'm saying?
Bam too.
So, yep. Oh yeah, Bam Bam. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, the way the rest of those fights went, bro, it's like Bam Bam fight was good, but that Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason foreshadowed a lot of the damn night, bro. That fight damn stood out like to me that I was thinking about it even during the Bam Bam fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like no slight to damn Bam, but like that damn Abdullah Mason Sam Noakes fight, it was a hard act to follow. You know what I'm saying? And then Devin Haney and Brian Norman had to follow behind Bam. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because I picked Brian Norman, and people have to understand Brian Norman was picked solely off of Dev's last two performances. That, like I said, his last fight, and I said this to people. I said, bro, Dev don't look comfortable. He don't look confident. He looks tense. You get what I'm saying? So seeing that would etch anything in a person's mind that said, bro, is this kid gonna be able to shake out of that? Because I was not convinced with the Jose Ramirez fight. Like I believe there was entirely too much movement for old Jose Ramirez that, you know what I'm saying, that isn't the killer that he, you know what I'm saying, the dog that he was. Because his hands was in his pocket majority of that fight. So, like, going off of that fight, I had, you know what I'm saying, I had all the right to say, you know what, Brian Norman has a chance of stopping Devin Haney because all that movement and Jose Ramirez, hands is in his pocket. I said, Brian Norman is a younger fighter. I said, he's more of a go-getter. He's going to go get it. I think the Normans were hung up on not what Mahari was saying, the negative. I think they were hung up on the last two performances that they saw. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing him against smaller opponents getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? But in this fight, we got to see everything that Dev said. Dev said, I'm going to do what I want to do. No more fat camps. I'm actually comfortable. And I can't remember the panel that I was on or the one that I was listening to. And they hit it on the head. They said Dev is comfortable at 147 pounds now. This is a comfortable weight from him. So now he can focus on polishing all of his miscues, his defensive flaws, his offensive woes. You know what I'm saying? So he had the time to do that because he didn't have to start out in a fat camp. So he can focus more on polishing his craft versus trying to cut weight and be in shape. So, like I said, I think you know what I'm saying, a lot of people that chose Brian Norman was hung up on the fact, like I said, you only good as the last nigga that you killed. And based off of his last couple of performances, it left a bad taste in people's mouths that say, you know what, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And like I said, and it's not wrong to think that because your eyes don't deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're just a fan, win, lose, or draw, and you say, oh, that's my guy, that's my guy, that's my guy. And you're going to ride with him regardless. Anybody that know me, that's not how I operate. I go off of what I see. I don't have any feelings for any fighters. You know what I'm saying? So when I pick somebody, I'm picking based off of what I see. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes deceive me because the Haneys did a good job of polishing everything that was seemingly unpolished. You know what I'm saying? Previous to this fight. And like I said, he went out. He boxed when he wanted to. He fought when he wanted to. He grabbed and held when he wanted to. Like bro, it was just, you know what I'm saying, the way he put it on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin Haney for being able to put it together. And I want to punch the little nigga in his chest because, like, what the fuck took you so long? Because, like, everything that he showcased in that fight was everything that people been asking. And, like, anybody that's, like, quote unquote, actually hated him, that's what the fuck damn motherfuckers was asking for. Not necessarily do what the fans say, but bro, you have more in you that you can be actually him. So go ahead and show us that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be at 47, go ahead and clean up the damn the crew that you got damn at holding belts, because that's what it looked like. Clean them niggas up. Go ahead and claim undisputed for a second time, or go ahead and go to 54 and see what that boot smoke is talking about at a catch weight. Because I said after the fight, Dev was gonna turn it back into the catchweight guy. Go ahead and damn, you know what I'm saying, pull a David Benavidez. Go on to the next division and go and see what it is and come back. If that, you know what I'm saying? Because you comfortable now. Now it's time to damn, like I said, if I ever even tell you, just because you did that don't mean damn niggas like, oh, okay, now it's damn is whatever. You can do what you want. Nah. You done showed us now. You done showed us you can jump through the hoop. Now we about to light that bitch on fire. Do it again. Do it back time. You know what I'm saying? So we as fans will still want more. So I want to see what the Haney train gonna turn into.
Okay. You was a little choppy towards the end, bro, but we definitely could feel what you were saying.
I figured that. I got it out. But if I fall out, like I said, I'll be at the crib in a minute.
All right, bro. Do your thing, man. Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Style. Mushem. What's good, bro? How your Sunday going?
Man, Sunday going good. I had a great outing / practice / training session with a whole bunch of the kids today. I'm in the crib right now, hoping that the Saints try to pull this off, and that Shador continue looking good out here. I missed the link because I was in the rapture looking at Shador, man. Shador out here looking good out here. You know what I'm saying? When you get first team reps, it look like you got first team reps. Oh, yeah, but my bad.
Damn, 2014? Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. I gotta go back and rewatch the highlights of this shit. Okay, Red. All right, man. Let's now. I gotta say, Red, you were the only guy that stood on business with Dev, and congratulations. You popped your shit on Views from the Lack. That's why I really wanted you to, you know, let the people know how you coming and where you stand at. You definitely did a good job of that. But you came in the backstage talking hella spicy. You know what I'm saying? Which Red that was last night. I don't know if that was the 9th Ward East Side Red or the Virginia suburb dad Red. I don't know what that was last night, bro. Could you explain to the chat and to the suspects, man? What was your thoughts on the fight? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. You definitely popped shit last night, bro. Go ahead.
It was a great fight. I was upset because I wasn't able to be the happiest and the saddest nigga in the room. You know what I'm saying? I've been standing on it for a minute. I told niggas, you know what I'm saying, last time you did a show, I was telling niggas how the bandwagon niggas then got on the bus smelling like onions and Chipotle and farts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't rock like that. It was other things that upset me, or not even upset me, just made me say, But it was no need to go there neither, because it be what it be. And you know, the fight wound up happening and it happened how it happened. I'm not gonna say I expected it, and I'm not gonna say I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be a good one. I went with Dev because I seen Dev has fought multiple opponents, multiple different styles, right? And has been successful against them. And I'm not sure that Brian Norman faced Devin Haney style. So that's why I was rocking with. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Both fighters are home team fighters. You know what I'm saying? Right. Both fighters fuck with the fam. So it ain't like I could say, you know, he fuck with us and he don't. Nah, everybody fuck with us, but they going at it. And if I got to choose, I'm going to say I'm going with the guy that's been through more. And it confused me how anyone else would see different. Right. That shit was very.
Oh Lord, this nigga out here capping hard, bro.
It was very confusing. See, this is why it take a nigga that don't have a nigga to create a jacket that he don't got to cut you
Talk
off.
to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because I'm God to you. Because I created it, nigga. I'm God to you because I created it, nigga. So talk to me.
When
Talk
the
to
nigga
me.
create a jacket that he don't got, that I got.
Bro, I can have 100 of those, nigga.
Yeah, but you ain't earned it. You bought it.
Ooh. Red coming in here with that Nola pepper, baby. He coming in here hot.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, and if you would have once again take a step back, took heed, you know what I'm saying, realize what a nigga try to tell you, then you probably wouldn't be eating crow this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I'm not.
Nigga, don't worry about my diet, bro. Don't
I'm
worry
not,
about my diet, because I'm in hella good shape right now, my nigga. I'm
Yeah,
in hella good shape right now in the standings.
Yeah.
As always. As always.
Yeah. But you don't have a jacket, as always. Say, maybe want to turn my camera on. Maybe go put my jacket on, turn my camera on, man.
Yeah,
show what
and
that purple look like.
Remind them who the creator is.
Yeah. Oh, our fella. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's so beautiful because it's purple, and my daughter high school gonna be purple, so I can get to wear the champion jacket to the games and shit. Make it look like I got a little mini varsity jacket because I'm a champ. Hold on, what did that say, Coach Red? Champion. Yeah, you see it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this nigga here funny.
Hold
bro.
on
This
to
nigga
that.
is
That
crazy,
was
bro.
just a pilot.
Hold on. Real quick. This is for you and KG and the rest of the people that pick Norman Queen 71. You in the chat. I see you.
What is this?
A crow.
What is in it?
Vitamins and minerals. Everything the body needs.
Do you realize how difficult it is to get a hold of a prime cut like that out here?
Flashback.
The crow.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Shut the fuck up and eat that shit.
Can't we resolve this conflict without anger?
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, man.
I forgot I made that shit, Five. Goddamn, you're a good one for coding on to that. I forgot I made that.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of shit in the tuck, man, that you didn't made, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to KG and our fella. The
Yeah, man, I
EPs
asked
of the
you
usual
something. I ain't
suspect.
getting nothing yet. 5 goddamn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came out unscathed, man. That on you though, boy. You look good, boy. You looking
No,
good.
I was talking about the clip. I was talking about the clip, 5. I was talking about the clips. You say you was gonna send me some of the commercials.
Oh, shit, bro. I forgot. My bad. My bad. I'm gonna text you, bro, and find out which ones you want me to send because it's a bunch of them, bro. Salute to Jay Good in the chat. My boy DP Rocker, he slid in and slid out. Okay, man. Let's keep it pushing. We definitely gonna continue talking about Dev and Brian Norman and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure Red gonna have a whole breakdown tomorrow on the Beltway and views from the LAC and all that good stuff. So y'all stay tapped in with the suspects, man. Okay, let's keep it pushing, man. I want to talk about Abdullah Mason, man, because KG did bring up a great point about Abdullah. I think Abdullah definitely had fight of the night. That was a great fight between him and Sam Noakes, man. Great back and forth action. Abdullah got tested, and we got to see Abdullah go the full 12 rounds, man. And a lot of people predicted the knockout for Abdullah, but he ended up winning by unanimous decision. It was a very, very close card. So salute to Abdullah. I'm gonna ask the panel though, man, in the chat as well, man. What is Abdullah's realistic path in 2026 based off what we saw last night in the ring versus Sam Noakes, Red, I come to you first, bro, since you just slid in the building. Go ahead, bro.
ESPN Classics.
Damn.
That's unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? He going to the Classics. After putting up a classic, they're gonna send him to the Classics. That was at 135, right?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The sky the limit. The only fight that's possibly he could lose is Shakur. I mean, and he only gonna get probably 3 belts if he get the Shakur fight. I mean, it's Shakur, it's Tank, and who else?
You got Mortaliev Cruz fighting for a title.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could get the Andy Cruz fight, maybe the Shakur fight, and move up or whatever.
I think Kid Austin gonna fight for that WBA belt too when he come back, because I don't know if Tank gonna keep that.
Man, I'm not listening to nothing that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not touching. I ain't touching nothing the WBA doing. I'm not touching nothing the WBA doing right now. I'm gonna treat them like box racks.
So you straight WBC, WBO, IBF. You ain't fucking
at 135. With Jake Davis got the belt. You already know what time it is. He not fighting not a nair, nutter. He ain't fighting not a nair, nutter nigga. So you can cancel that shit. So he good getting 3 belts, getting a big Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying? And he will be that guy, could possibly bring Top Rank from the Classics if he beat Eddie Hearn, 2 top guys at 35. Shit.
Okay.
Because they 2 top guys, 35 is where Shakur right now, and maybe Andy Cruz if he win.
Yeah.
So shit, there you go. There you go. But I definitely say he need to go get it. All that lateral movement, now that you got a belt, ain't gonna be accepted. You know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna get praise for being a champion, like a Devin Haney, or you gonna get motherfucking shamed for being a champion, like a Boots Ennis. All that sideways movement and all that other shit ain't gonna work. But congratulations for winning. You know what I'm saying, and bringing that shit back home for sure.
Right. And salute to Ohio. My Ohio boys definitely back in the mix. Ohio boys has definitely entered the boxing chat, and we're gonna see what Ohio got to say, man. Fella, man, I'm gonna ask you the same question, man. What's the realistic path of Abdullah Mason in 2026, man? 135. I'm hearing rumors that he might fight Keyshawn Davis. I don't know how true that is, but that's the rumor. That's the talk through the grapevine, man, in these boxing streets. What say you though?
I haven't heard those rumors. The last rumors that have, I think, been solidified to a certain degree was Keyshawn was fighting Nahir Albright,
right?
The brother that beat Keyshawn's brother, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's being set up for the potential Teofimo Shakur undercard. So I don't think that's in play. Mason's young. He's the youngest world champion in the sport right now. And once again, us as boxing fans, we quick to push these young fighters into unification without seasoning yet. I don't think there's a need for Mason to be looking at any of the belt holders right now, other than if Muratalia becomes the winner, because that's an in-house top-ranked fight that's easy to make. But in my opinion, depending on how the WBO views the fight with Noakes, because they might say that fight was pretty close. We gonna make Noakes the #1 mandatory and mandate a rematch. So that might happen. And I ain't mad at that. That was a great fight we watched. Noakes showed that he's rugged, he's sturdy, and he comes to fight. He put a lot of pressure on Mason and definitely made him earn that victory and earn that belt. So I think he's still in the line of being deserved of a rematch or a shot somewhere down the line. But with that being said, I would like to see Mason fight in a voluntary, hometown voluntary in Cleveland. You know what I mean? He was able to gain a decent amount of notoriety being on that Ring magazine showcase, being on the Zone. Now let's reciprocate that and bring it back to Tubi. You know what I mean? Hometown fight in Cleveland. Top Rank can utilize this opportunity and bring out the other Ohio heavyweight and Jared Anderson and put him on the undercard. We can have something right here. You know what I mean? Let's pump the brakes on unifications and all this and that. The man had a hard fight. The young man had a hard fight. Let him get some seasoning, get a voluntary defense in his hometown. That's what he should do next.
Okay, I'm a cook on this real quick, because I know KG is trying to get back to the crib and get his other device hooked up to the stream. I'm gonna say this though. For me, man, the realistic path for Abdullah Mason at 135, man, is honestly, man, just keep building. You young, you got a lot in store. You definitely are on one of the best promotional companies in America when it comes to building and shaping and molding future champions and superstars in boxing. I mean, Top Rank has a historic, iconic past, present, and future. So I think that Abdullah is in the best position. We would love to see Abdullah unify. But like Arthur alluded to, a hometown fight is cool. But this is boxing, man, and people want to see the best fight the best. Cadillac Red made a great point. Me myself personally, I think a guy like Abdullah Mason, I hate to say this, bro, but it's the truth. I don't want to see Abdullah Mason on Top Rank Tubi. I don't want to see Abdullah Mason on the Classic. I don't. He needs to be on the Zone, the home of global boxing. He needs to be at the forefront, you know what I'm saying, with the other greats, you know what I'm saying? It's like I say, man, 135 is a great division. And if I'm Abdullah Mason, if I'm Bob Arum, if I'm Jay Prince, Carl Moretti, and those boys, I want to see Abdullah Mason get the winner of Andy Cruz, Raymond Mortaliev. Now it's gonna be very, very interesting because Raymond Mortaliev is a what? He's a top ranked fighter. And he's fighting on what? He's fighting on the Zone. So that tells me that Top Rank is leasing out their talent to the Zone. And that's what needs to happen. Abdullah Mason needs to be leased out to the Zone to continue his run in his path at 135. Felix Nunez, salute to you, bro. He says, is 135 the deepest division right now? Fuck no. Hell no. 135 ain't the deepest division in boxing, man. The deepest division in boxing is none other than, of course, 154, bro.
154, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's 154, my guy. It's no ifs and buts about it. We got to keep that. We got to keep that Shark Tank title at 154, man. 154 is the deepest. Go ahead, Red.
I don't know, man. 154 just seemed real top heavy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. 154 is real top heavy. It's like Keith Thurman at the top, and then everybody else is like mid tier. And you know what I'm saying? My bad, but go ahead.
Oh man, I almost spit out my water laughing at this nigga, bro. You gotta relax, big dog. Okay. KG, you back, man. Felix Nunez say, but the Matrix coming back to you say, but the Matrix coming back. Though 503. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Matrix, nigga. Red pill, blue pill, green pill, pink pill. Fuck a Matrix, nigga. The Matrix got to get back in the blender. Fuck out of here, nigga. I thought your back hurt. I thought you broke your motherfucking back, nigga, and called in and didn't want to come to work to do no job on your Cadillac Red. Nigga, you pulled a Cadillac Red. What is we talking about? The Matrix is back. That's just like a nigga coming back off a vacation, man. I ain't worried about what Lomachenko gotta, cause I'm gonna keep it real. If Lomachenko, and this more so ain't his fault, but if Lomachenko would have took that fight with Tank Davis, none of this shit probably wouldn't be happening right now with Tank. You know what I'm saying? But that's not Lomachenko's fault, but you know. Do you think that Top Rank is gonna bring Lomachenko and put him in the ring with motherfucking Abdullah Mason? Or are they gonna put him in the ring? That's a rhetorical question. You answer that, Felix, since you want to talk about some fucking Matrix. KG, what's the realistic path, man? For oh my god, oh my god, the Cowboys and KG, what's the realistic path for Abdullah Mason, man, in 2026? What got on that, bro?
Stay active. Stay active. I'm not necessarily saying I want to see the Sam Nooks rematch, but I do want to kind of see that down the line. But I want to give Sam an opportunity to go do something with himself and give Abdullah some time to go defend his title. And then I want them to cross paths again if they both, you know what I'm saying, make it out of the smoke. If they make it out of the smoke, and I'm only asking for the fight. Sam Nooks don't damn hit nobody's radar, you know what I'm saying, for real. But it was just a tough fight for a 21-year-old kid. And the fact that he didn't shy away from it, none of the shit made that motherfucker fold up. The square punches that he took to the face, like I said, most kids would have shied away from that. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's part YN, but he's part damn, you know what I'm saying, actual fighter. Because he went in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, with it on his chest that he could have damn got on his bicycle and moved at any given time. But Sam Nooks damn hit him, and he was like, bro, no, I can hit you back too. You know what I'm saying? So he showed his mean streak. And the thing is, I think the game plan was to break Sam down. Because like I said, this guy was tough. The guy was an athlete. So Abdullah had to be the taller man, having to them take that risk to go get to that body. And every time he got to the body, you can start seeing Sam freeze up. And because punching that guy in the face did nothing. So anybody that think in their opinion that Abdullah was taking unnecessary shots, he had to go give some to get some, bro. It's like he could have been slippery, but Sam would have still been there. And I think if you didn't like beat away at that guy, man, he would have still had points on the clock that he would have still, you know what I'm saying, kept pressing. Because regardless of what was thrown at him, Sam was there to fight. So I would want to see him take that path, or like you said, hometown defense. You know what I'm saying? And that's on whatever network. I see Red clowning boxing classics and all that other damn shit or whatever. But that's what made me watch boxing on Prime before PBC had made that introduction to saying they was going to PBC. And then when I heard about Top Rank and Tubi, the crazy thing is I've been watching boxing on Tubi. So I think it's almost like an introductory to them saying, you know what, let me get people's attention to let them know that we have boxing. Let me bring it in. But the only thing is Tubi going to do to Top Rank what Amazon Prime did to PBC? All for the venue, but you still got to bring the damn tablecloths, the curtains, the cups, the spoons, the knives, the drinks, the talent. You get what I'm saying? So if Tubi ain't doing that, I'm not going to frown on Tubi. You get what I'm saying? Because it's already a free platform. Now, if they pop up and start charging, then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have to wonder why based off of the schedule of fights. And at the same time, I wouldn't even be mad because I don't think they'll beat motherfuckers in the head. But at the same time, just like anything, commercials come, premiums come, the ultra package comes, and then when motherfuckers want to offer you them, like I said, they got to get you in the beginning with the free. That's how they reel you in. That's how any damn, you know what I'm saying, streaming network was. Netflix used to be free at one point in time, and then they start adding different monitors, different devices. That's when they start beating you in the head. Netflix got commercials now. You see what I'm saying? So it all starts somewhere. Yeah, so I'm not mad at, you know what I'm saying, if they can get Tubi and Tubi is providing the venue and everything else and all they got to do is bring the fighters, I'm for it. Let the ball roll, you know what I'm saying? But we already know that's going to change. Everybody that lives in an apartment, your rent go up every year. So the shit going to change the shit going to change per the year. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared.
Yeah. Salute to the homie Brent Fox in the building. What's good with it, bro? He say salute usual suspects in LDBC family. Salute, bro. Queen say he only coming back because the coast is about to be clear at 1:35. Oh my god. Yeah, well, he better stay clear of Abdullah Mason. That's all I fucking know. Because if he think his back was fucked up, yeah. Motherfucker might need a goddamn a new disc in that motherfucker. Okay, man. Let's talk about David Benavidez, man, real quick, man. Two-part question, man. Did David Benavidez look sharp or sloppy? And does he deserve a make like a Zerto Ramirez Cinco de Mayo weekend after a performance against Anthony Yard? Red, I'm gonna come to you first, man. Did David Benavidez look sharp or sloppy, and does he deserve a mega fight with Zerto Ramirez Cinco de Mayo weekend after performing how he performed?
Don't Zerto got the belt?
Yeah.
Man, get that tequila. Get them motherfucking Coronas. Light up that mota. I want to see it. Tex-Mex, Phoenix Mex, Arizona Mex. It's all Mexican. Let's get it. This the type of shit I'm talking about. I believe you the Mexican monster. You proved that over the weekend. You had a showcase fight and you showcased yourself. Where the fuck is Zerto at?
Good question.
Fuck the bullshit. Where he at? You know what I'm saying? Is Zerto gonna do what Canelo did? Is Zerto gonna be the new Canelo? I fought everybody. I don't need to fight David. You know what I'm saying? I fought everybody, man. Oh, is he gonna give David some smoke? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember it was a certain point. Niggas loved us some Zerto, boy. Zerto couldn't do no wrong.
What? Who you telling?
Huh?
Now I say shit. Who you telling, nigga? I
remember that. I remember Zerto was that nigga. Niggas loved us some Zerto. So let me see it, man. Let me see the Mexican monster versus the Mexican Zerto or whatever the fuck. I don't know what he Zerto. Let me see him. That's what I want. That sounds great. Cinco de Mayo. Oh my God. Talk about being saucy. Street tacos, transmission fluid, tequila, Coronas. I ain't gonna do no Mexican hat, but I'm gonna do the Mexican robot all in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Mariachi band, trumpets in all kinds of shit. Desperado suitcases, guitar cases. Let's get it.
Okay. Oh, fella, what say you, my boy? Did David Benavidez look sharp or sloppy in his performance against Anthony Yard? And does he still deserve a mega fight with Zerto Ramirez after performing the way he performed last night?
Indeed, he gave the people what they wanted. Gave the critics what they wanted. See, the critics and the naysayers and the haters, they wasn't feeling the boxing Benavidez that was boxing Vostik. You know what I mean? That was showing his class and his boxing ability against David Morrell. They wasn't feeling that David. They wanted to see bring the old David back. And that's what he did against Anthony Yard. You know what I mean? Was he sharp? To the monster degree, yeah, he was. Was he sloppy? We can't say that. You know what I mean? He was once again utilizing that active guard, deflecting a lot of yards punches and parrying off of them as well. So there was no sloppiness to him. It was just seeing we're just seeing that old David back in the light heavyweight division. Now, does that performance warrant a big time fight, all Mexican clash against the unified champion at cruiserweight? Because David's sick of waiting around for niggas like Benavidez and Bivol to get they shit together. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Do that up.
Hold on, real quick, fella. You the foreign correspondent. Answer me this, man. What does Jay Apatow land at in all of this Mexican savagery?
It's unfortunate, you know what I mean?
Is he gonna tag himself in and get some smoke?
He trying to get some smoke, but ain't nobody hearing him over here. He is trying to get the smoke, but ain't nobody hearing him over here. And to be honest, I've been somewhat suspicious of Jai Apatow in the last 6 months or so, because me, frankly, I'm tired of the mandatory after mandatory fights that he's been fighting. Guys that we've never heard of before. Malik Zanad, niggas like Hussein Sankara, who he's about to fight, I believe next week. That fight's coming up. But just meaningless fights back to back to back. But he continually says he wants to smoke with the other champions and nothing ever gets done. You know what I mean? Is that the fault of the co-promoter Matchroom and Eddie Hearn? We gotta put points and figures on Eddie for that one as well. You know what I mean? Because he's always getting the short end of the stick. He's always getting left outside of the party when it comes to big fights in the cruiserweight division. And it looks like David Benavidez is more likely to get this Zerto fight, being that the logistics of it, once again, this is going to be a big Mexican clash. You know what I mean? That would do big numbers in the Western United States. Put it in Texas or whatever, it's gonna do numbers. You know what I mean? Right. So I want to see it. You know what I mean? I'm for it. We'll see if Zerto Ramirez gets through his next fight, which he should. He's been signed up. It has been confirmed he's fighting Robin Safar. I think we've seen Safar on the undercard previously the last month. I forget which undercard it was on.
Who the fuck is that?
Robin Safar. He trains out. He's like an Arabian guy. Trains out of LA. Trains out of LA. He undefeated. So yeah, he secured his title shot and he'll be fighting Zerto Ramirez in the late part of January. In the dig. So if Zerto Ramirez gets through that, we'll see if that fight gets made. Zerto Ramirez he's still with Golden Boy. We'll see if Oscar wants to make that fight. And Oscar has recently claimed that he's trying to make the big fights in the United States. He's trying to make the big fights in America. He's under direct competition with Turk, with Ring Magazine. He ain't really fucking with them no more like that. You know what I mean? So that was a kind of a shot to them, because you notice this whole card, you know what I mean? That was littered. You know what I mean? Littered with American boxes. Should have been in America, but it was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Trash. Right. Go ahead, Rich. You came off mute. What's up?
Oh no, I was gonna say that the boy Jafar Nice. Y'all, you don't know about him. You a little bit
you
too
know about
young
him?
to know. Jafar, that's the bad guy from the movie Aladdin. You know what I'm saying? And he got skills like that. He got skills like that. Zerto better watch out. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Okay, man. KG, man. I say you for last, my guy. I know you probably the biggest David Benavidez fan next to Stay. Stay ain't with us right now. He with us in spirit. You feel me? What say you, man? Did David Benavidez look sharp or sloppy? And does he still deserve a mega fight with a guy like Zerto Ramirez, Cinco de Mayo weekend 2026? What's your thoughts, KG?
I already told you already, Five. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't say he looks slick. He looked damn, you know what I'm saying? He ain't look sloppy. But I had pointed out to you, and I think I even told our fellas this. I said, bro, Dave's punch selection and punch pace placement is underrated. Because most people see him as just throwing a lot of punches. They see him just marching forward and beating on, you know what I'm saying, beating the person up and making them keep their hands at home. But if you look at the punches that he's throwing short, compact punches. He's putting full extension on some of the punches. And David Benavidez, you can hear when his punches land, whether he's slapping punches or actually landing damn, you know what I'm saying, square punches. You can hear when his punch lands. So you look at the fight, you know what I'm saying, against him and Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde would throw a punch. Dave would throw a punch, and you can see him throw a punch up top. And a lot of his punches, if you realize it, that speed, a lot of those punches are throwaway punches. He'll throw them, not necessarily looking for him to land, because I think he already has a target as to where he wants to paint. Because we've seen him working the body, working, you know what I'm saying, going up top, going down bottom. The beginning of the fight, he kept trying to throw stab jabs and straights at Yarde's body, you know what I'm saying, at range before he started walking him down. And once he started walking him down, y'all heard me backstage, and I said, bro, if this dude's punch output goes down, y'all already know damn Dave is going to grow. And I didn't think Anthony Yarde was going to, you know what I'm saying, go on a decline that fast. I kind of predicted it, but, you know what I'm saying, the way it went on the decline and Dave started pressing forward, I was like, bro, Anthony's going to have to damn throw a kitchen sink to get this guy going backwards. And the one time we seen Dave go backwards and go on the ropes, it looked like he went to the ropes on choice. It was like this dude, he was begging for a war. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so Anthony Yarde, everybody knows him to damn be a heavy hitter, you know what I'm saying, regardless of the gas tank. Dave was like, bro, come give me what you got. He was waving them in, constantly waving them in. And it's crazy because Dave shows more and more. He wants the war. He wants the action. Like you asking if he looks sloppy, Five, I don't think he gives a fuck about that. I think he just wants a fight. I think he just wants a fight. So whether it's Bivol, Better Beef, anybody else from 75, or him jumping up to them cruiserweight to fight Zerto, I think this guy just wants a war. And like Dave says, he's like, bro, you got to fuck me up in order for me to stop fucking trying to fight. And if ain't nobody pressing him back and consistently damn keeping him on his back foot, Dave is going to damn keep fighting the way he's fighting, bro. You have to fuck him up. We see him get rocked in fights, but that don't mean shit. Like a lot of fighters, we can see them get rocked in the fight of change. You see Dave get rocked, head go back and get snapped off his shoulder. What happens with this guy? It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Status quo is to keep pressing forward. And that's what the fuck he's doing. And I think until he crosses somebody that can make him go backwards or actually fuck him up, we're gonna get the same David Benavidez every time he shows up. And his damn, like I said, his IQ is getting better because of the punch placement and the punch selection. But he may look wild to casuals, but he's putting a lot of shit together. So anybody that faces him, they better come packing a fucking lunch and maybe an extra pair of boots or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, he ain't got to be the hardest puncher, Five, but that accumulation will break anybody down. If I poked you in the damn in your shoulder in the same exact spot, that bitch eventually go numb. Water, if you drip it on the rock long enough, it'll put a dent in the rock. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So power ain't every damn thing, but accumulation and the barrage and the fact that you can't throw shit back, that says, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot right there. If this nigga had power, Five wouldn't have no choice but to damn jump on the bandwagon. He'd probably be a bigger fan than me and damn Mac. No, this nigga the monster, because he killing every damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But trust the process, man. Trust the process. And I'm willing to trust it. And I think he go up to damn cruiserweight. Zerto in for some shit, because Zerto will get tired and he don't throw enough. Oscar's gonna shy away from that, especially if he sees a comfortable Dave at damn over 200 pounds. Over 190 pounds. If he sees, he can be like, damn, bro, this nigga still moves fast at over 190. He ain't gonna let Zerto let that happen. Look, Red to tell you that. Look, Red to tell you that. You already know how Oscar is when it comes to his guys.
Hold on.
So you skate out of that.
You think Golden Boy and Zerto and them gonna do
it? Bro, if the fight gets closer to Cinco de Mayo, like Dave is saying, and if he's putting up damn, look, if I had a line to damn Dave Benavidez, I'd be like, don't put up no training videos. Don't show nobody that you getting comfortable at this weight, because if damn Oscar see that shit, Clapback Thursday is gonna be no more, and he gonna be damn focused on damn trying to damn high Zerto.
That's cool. That's cool, KG. But I don't think Oscar out here he ain't protecting. He gonna be protecting Zerto like he's some type of golden goose. This is the cash out opportunity, bro. What else is left for Zerto? Jai Apataya is not a big fight.
It's not
things.
Yeah, it's not. But do you serve him up to David Benavidez? Because that's what's gonna happen.
That's a good question.
That's
a good
question. You serve him up. You serve him up with a rematch clause.
Look. That may be the day I might even damn sit down with Red and enjoy some of them damn burrito tacos in the transmission fluid. I'll sacrifice having a fucked up stomach and a headache the next damn day for that.
Vegan tacos.
The transmission fluid still you can't vegan the transmission fluid.
Oh yeah. Not vegan juice.
You can't vegan the transmission fluid.
Not there. You get transmission fluid for real. But vegan tacos.
I sacrifice that. I sacrifice that fucked up stomach for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna fuck up the small intestines, not the large one.
Damn right. Okay, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. We got a couple more questions and talking points to get to, man. I'm gonna say as the graphic was made by the mad scientist on US6 on IG, y'all be sure to follow us on social media, man. We definitely putting out great content on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. The Mexican Monster was activated, man. I put the great quote that suits what we saw last night. A believer of the Mexican Monster moniker. But last night, man, he showed just exactly what needed to be seen, because Anthony Yard was one of those guys that he's seasoned. He's a seasoned pro. He might not be a seasoned overall boxer, because he only had like maybe 6 to 12 amateur fights or something like that. He came up in a game with Tunde, who as seasoned as some of the other boxing suits in the UK, and they got it out the mud together, man. And Anthony Yard is one of those guys that has pretty much fought everybody at 175. David Benavidez destroyed him, made easy work of him. And he kind of threw me off guard, man. I think he definitely had the best post-fight interview of all the fighters, because he did announce something big, and that's definitely gonna keep people talking and keep people interested in what Dave is doing. And fucking right, David Ben. Fucking right, he deserved that shit because at the end of the fucking day, he's been searching the quest to get big fights. And he's overdue for it. So you fucking right, he deserves it. Let's talk about Bam. We're gonna make this shit real quick, man. I'm gonna ask y'all this though. Bam Rodriguez, man. He got a knockout last night, man. 10th round knockout against Puma Martinez. It's only one more belt for Bam to get, and Bam is kind of stuck in a dilemma because he does great things. He is a pound for pound guy. But Bam, in some regards, is kind of like David Benavidez. He definitely has not had that big fight. What's y'all thoughts on on Bam? And do y'all believe that Monster Way is the super fight with Bam Bam, or should he possibly belt at bantamweight? All fella, you the four correspondent, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
The last belt is held by a belt holder. I think he's only had it. He just won it, so he ain't really defended it or nothing like that. Guy named Willie Baldo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really care for a Bam Bam Rodriguez Willie Baldo fight?
Nah,
probably not. I mean, you probably know what's gonna happen too. I mean, it's gonna be a clinic from the pound for pound talent and Bam, and Willie Baldo is gonna be stopped before championship rounds ensue. Straight, simple, and plain. He won't make it to see the final belt. Willie Baldo. Yeah. Like, nobody wants to see that. And that's the dilemma that Bam runs into because nobody really respects his opponents like that. When he was fighting name opponents like Quadras, Juan Estrada, niggas was saying that, well, Rung Vasad, these guys were a little bit past their prime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sonny Edwards quit.
Facts.
But a UK product that didn't get all the respect over these sides, at least. A guy like Puma Martinez, like I said, I was putting respect on Puma Martinez names. I respected the fact that he went and beat Ankahas twice. A solid former champion from the Philippines. A solid Japanese fighter in Ioka beat him twice in Japan. So I thought he had a definitely a great chance against Bam, but Bam washed him and knocked him out. But it seemed weird during that fight because it seemed like people were extra bored because the washing was so clinical that it almost seemed like a glorified sparring session in there until we got the stoppage and or the spectacular knockout in round 10. So once again, Bam's at that dilemma that nobody cares about his opponents in and around his weight class. He's going to have to move up a couple weight classes for people to really start caring about his opponents. Fighting guys, once again, super fights, Naya Inoue, or possibly Juntao Nakatani, who might be a better guy to target before going into a Inoue fight. But that's my take. You know what I mean? There's nothing around for Bam right now that nobody cares about.
Yeah. Red, you've been critical of Bam. What you want to see next from Bam, man, is the Monster Inoue fight, the fight to make, man, or you would you rather see that belt go him go get that belt, man? You know what I'm saying? That last WBC belt for Undisputed, bro. What's your thoughts?
I fella keep saying that boy name. He had me over here laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because he not rich. He not Big Willie style, but he not broke. My man Willie Baldo. Yo, that's all I can think. Yo, I felt stupid. He keeps saying his name. Every time he said, I'm over here laughing on mute. But now, man, I ain't gonna lie. Bam got to go fight Willie Baldo. He got to go undisputed. He can't leave food on his plate. And Inoue got Junetown problems that he got to deal with first.
Right.
Before he could even say anything. So go ahead, you know what I'm saying, and fight my man Willie Baldo. Get that undisputed. So there's no reason why Inoue should say he don't want to fight you. There's no reason why. And that way, if Inoue don't want to fight you, then I get to talk all kind of shit about how he's scary and niggas got him on a pound for pound list. And I don't understand how. So yeah, let him take care of his Junetown problems. You know what I'm saying? Deal with his domestic stuff. You go get undisputed, and then we get to fight. You know what I'm saying? But I have no problem with them talking about fighting each other now and setting it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Inoue has made deals for his next fight before his fight that he got currently get done. So I wouldn't mind him doing that again. And I wouldn't mind. Bam Bam has done the same fucking shit now that I think about it.
You right. You ain't lying.
So since these motherfuckers like playing in the head, go ahead and play in the head and sign. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that just dawned on me as shit. But yeah, that's what I got.
Let me say this before KG close the show out. You should absolutely go get Undisputed, Bam. I mean, bro, you've been accused of jumping weight classes, not clearing out the division, fighting older champions, fighting past their prime type guys. You just beat an active guy in Puma. You know, you just beat a great legend in Estrada and Ron Vasai, Quadras, and all those boys. Willie Baldo, man, he on the clock. Because this schedule for boxing, and this is probably gonna be the end of the fight pool season 2. I'm not for sure. The commissioner can confirm or deny it. You got Junetown and Monster Inoue fighting on the same card at the end of December. I don't know if that's okay. So you have the end of the fight pool, and I think it's gonna end before that. So Junetown and Inoue are fighting on the same card, and that's a card that is going to be at the end of December. So 2026, man. If Inoue win, and Junetown win, they should be fighting one another. I believe Junetown is the mandatory for Monster Inoue. And 2026, man. If Eddie Hearn is smart and Turk Al-Sheikh, if they do this shit right, they can align this shit perfect. Because you could put Monster Inoue, Junetown, Willie all on the same card and have like a little, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, Royal Rumble around that motherfucker on some WWE WrestleMania type shit. You know what I'm saying? We see this shit happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would be hoping to see. I think that everything could align up perfectly. But Monster Inoue got to win his fight versus Picasso. Juntao got to win his fight. So we're gonna see how everything aligns in 2026. I will be paying close attention to Monster Inoue and Juntao, and we're gonna see how Bam Bam move in 2026, man. But Bam don't strike me as a guy that ducks smokes or turn on any squabbles or fades. So I'm looking forward to it, man. KG, man, close us out, man. Give us your thoughts, man. Do you want to see Bam unify the division, become undisputed, or go straight into that Monster Inoue smoke?
Fuck the bullshit, man. Fuck that damn undisputed bullshit. The niggas on the other side of the water is looking at you as the Western Hemisphere's Anaya Inoue. So once you going up and go get at it, because everybody keep talking about Inoue need to go up, you need them this and you need that. That's what some people or motherfuckers on the other side of the water may be saying about Bam. It's like, why the fuck he keep fighting these nobodies? Why don't he go fight somebody? It's a Asian continent or European damn continent version of fucking Red over there saying why he keep fighting motherfuckers that we don't know. Who the fuck is these niggas? Who the fuck is that old nigga he fighting? See what I'm saying? So fuck the bullshit. Fuck damn undisputed in a division that ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about. Why don't you go ahead and go up? Why don't you go pull up to the Juntao and a new way card and go look both them niggas in the face? Why don't you just go ahead and pull up? Start spending some money. You know what I'm saying? You done made something over there in the desert. You know what I'm saying? And we already know you can travel on minimum sleep. You don't need a lot of sleep. You know what I'm saying? You just need to check in with the baby, make sure the new baby is good, and then your ass and dad gonna go pull up to any venue and go see about damn fights. Go ahead and move up. Fuck that fight against Willie Ball. Who the hell is Willie Ball? He ain't gonna get no credit for that. When we look at his resume, we just gonna say he's undisputed. Now, if anybody cared enough about the smaller weight guys where we can dissect resumes and say, well, you ain't fought nobody. Who the fuck is Willie Ball? I don't know. That nigga Red said that nigga Ball though. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point? Go on for the big fish. Go on, get your damn your real big fishing rod with the harness and go fishing. Go into the Japanese territory and go looking for damn big fish over there. I don't fuck it. What y'all want him to chase undisputed for in a division that we don't care about? Who gives a fuck? He gonna get it and we gonna be like, undisputed. Who cares? Who the fuck did he fight?
Whole facts. Nigga already got the ring.
Yeah. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go chase the smoke that everybody's saying you should be getting at. Before that smoke gains weight and goes up to 26 or goes up to 30. So don't you know what I'm saying? Don't push your foot around. Go get it. Since everybody damn want a new way to go get it on his end, won't you go chase that nigga down? Go pull up. Because if you don't do it, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end up seeing a new way go to 26 or finding a catch weight, and we're gonna see him back in Brooklyn with a shoo fight before Bam even gets the opportunity. So don't get into that pocket of being unforgotten and you fighting leftovers at 22 and 26 that other niggas didn't already fought that everybody else then kicked in the damn head and say, oh, he ain't fighting nobody. So don't take that path. Don't listen to these silly motherfuckers saying that shit. Go and press these motherfuckers if that's what it is. If Bam's supposed to be it, and he's supposed to be Himothy, go down, go pull up and beat him. What the fuck else?
Well, I think KG then stuck his flag in the Japanese sand, and yeah, nigga. Wakashi Wasta.
AK real shit though. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta look over in another country to see if it's another motherfucking Cadillac Red. Cause I didn't see these bitch ass niggas running around on bigger platforms like the Zone and shit talking about how they the usual suspects, sucker ass niggas. You ain't us, and y'all ain't that. Fuck boys. I had to say it because you said it. You know what I'm saying? I had to put it on out there. My bad, K. My bad. That's why I let you cook first. But yeah, don't think we ain't see it, nigga. And y'all ain't that.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of It's been a lot of thievery going on in these boxing streets, man. We've been seeing it for a long time, man. We got receipts, man. And we just added a new receipt to the long list of thievery goings on. Look, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. This was Usual Suspect Sunday, man. No fan bullshit, man. Just straight boxing talk, man. We'll be back next Sunday, and we're gonna be getting into all the hottest and trending topics in the sport of boxing. I am your host, 503 Lion, hard hitter sports entertainment, man. Shouts out to my guys, Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man, KG, US6 Sports Entertainment Hub, man, the storyteller from the B side, man, and of course, the host with the most, man. He's everybody's co-host at this motherfucking point, though. The mad scientist, odd fella, Mr. EP, you know what I'm saying, executive producer. Everything that you see, man, 9 times out of 10, or 8 times out of 10, it either comes from odd fella or comes from KG, man. When you look at the visuals, you know what I'm saying, like this dope thumbnail I put together today. I got all that from odd fella, man. And those that I'm playing, the crow videos, the intros, that comes from KG, bro. So salute to those guys for doing a great job, man. They're killing it. You know what I'm saying, with what KG got, fella, killing it on IG. He bringing motherfuckers out the woodworks. They be watching the page, and you know they only like certain shit, but they be seeing, they be looking. Oh, they be, yeah. We know, we know, motherfucker. We know, yeah.
Send me that suspect pick, there, man. I mean, 5. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, appreciate it, bro. On that note, though, let me get some last words from the guys, man. Cadillac Red, what we got coming next week, man? You got views, you got the big way. What's popping, bro?
Oh yeah, we outside. We outside on Monday, man. Check us out tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Central. We bullshitting on the Beltway, man. We outside, man. We definitely gonna be covering more about the fights and all that good stuff. I don't know. I missed the first hour, so I don't know. Hopefully 503 was asking all them questions that he was asking the last time. You know what I'm saying? But if he wasn't, we'll cover a little bit more of that too. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the chat. Salute to Mighty LDBC. It's the Usual Suspect team. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, though. One.
Yes, sir. KG, Tales from the B-side, man. US6 Sports Entertainment Hub, man. You expanding the content, you expanding the brand. You know what I'm saying? You let niggas come on the show, open mic, you know what I'm saying? Fight previews, Tales from the B-side, man. What you got in the tuck, man? What we doing?
First of all, you know what I'm saying? I take that, but I can't take all of that credit, you know what I'm saying? Because
right.
Like you already said, you know what I'm saying? Our fella, you know what I'm saying, the executive producer extraordinaire. Our fella them put a lot of shit together behind the scenes. And some of the shit is tedious. So in our minds, we say fuck y'all when y'all complain about shit. And I'm speaking for our fella. We say fuck y'all when y'all want to complain about the tedious shit that we go through. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that we just damn do, shooting it from the hip, them shits come out just as damn smooth as the shit that we actually try to formulate. So we cooking, we putting shit together. So everybody keep your ears to the street, because ain't no telling what the next segment gonna be, or when the segments that y'all are growing used to, when you gonna see it, because it ain't nothing readily scheduled. Because like I said, it's a lot of work behind the scenes to get to, you know what I'm saying, said shows. Like for instance, the Tales from the B-side. Depends on who I talk to. Depends on whose Thomas talks to. So and who we can have prepared for a Sunday. So it's easy to line something up, and then when you have something that hit hard, you want to kind of follow it up with something that hit hard. You don't want something bland coming across, and it ain't to shade any other fighters that we have on the platform. But once you have something that hit hard, you kind of want to keep that consistency going. So bear with us when it comes to that, because we're gonna have a few more women fighters. We got UK fighters lined up. We got a few things lined up. You know what I'm saying? Few inactive fighters. I'm building on, you know what I'm saying, on a big real conversation with KG. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, when this comes out, you know what I'm saying, everybody might, you know what I'm saying, might turn a few heads, put a few people on their heels. But I'm gonna do my part and keep cooking and turning and burning. And as long as I got an idea, I know I can feed it to our fella. Our fella gonna give me something back in return, reverse engineered. So y'all stay tuned. And anybody that hasn't been on the show for a segment or will be on the show for a segment, y'all stay close to y'all their phones via text message, email, or phone call, because don't be surprised if KG call you up and say, hey, you want to do this particular type of show with me. So just there, you know what I'm saying, and that's for anybody that has a thought process, you know, that has that falls into the idea of my thought process. So y'all tap in, man. US6 Sports Entertainment Hub. Just tap in, man. There's a lot of damn binge-worthy, rewatchable damn items and shows over there. Shame on y'all for not pulling up on the open mic last night. You know what I'm saying? Because me and our fella was ready. I was ready to get punched in the face. Come on over. Kick me in the nuts, punch me in the chest, chop me in the throat. I was there for it, and nobody fucking showed up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Just know that the lounge is open when we got shit like that, and it's there for any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you there a friend, foe, troll, or a bitch ass nigga, it don't even matter. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to the chat, man, and shout out to all the fellas. You know what I'm saying? The US6, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think y'all should open that motherfucker back up when that Pitbull Cruise joint come in Lamont. That's definitely gonna be, I think, worthy of an open mic session. That's just my opinion though. Man, salute to everybody, man. Smash the like button, subscribe. Usual Suspect Sunday, man. We gonna let our fella do his due diligence of closing the show out, man. Mad Scientist, the EP. Like I say, man, most likely everything that you see on my platform or anything Usual Suspect related, man, 9 times out of 10 it came from Art, bro. So salute to Art fella for always being the creative master that he is, man. Art fella, closes out, Brody.
Salute. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the chat. Salute to, once again, the Usual Suspect 6. And our continuous growth. Make sure y'all tap into shopusualsuspect6.com. You know what I mean, for our latest drip, merch, boxing apparel, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? The Clean Boxer campaign continues. You know what I mean? Salute to all the clean fighters, Brian Norman Jr., and of course, and the new champion, Devin Haney, for being clean fighters. Y'all go get those t-shirts, hats to match, as well as we got those Better Man jackets. You know what I mean? The one that Red is alluding to. You know what I mean? Those, you can't get those. You know what I mean? The championship styles. But there's other ones. You know what I mean? But so go shopusualsuspect6.com. You know what I mean? Because y'all fit the description. And y'all know what it is. Open mic. Maybe the Janet Beck, but definitely open mic will be resurfacing in and around the AJ Jake Paul fight. I would suspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lounge will probably be open, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Me and KG will have to, you know what I mean, definitely parlay on things. But yeah, be on the lookout. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. It's your favorite yet your most hated R fella. Salute to the US6, and I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. And just like that, man, we up out of here, man.
Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
UsualSuspect6.com. UsualSuspect6.com.